Hello everybody, welcome to my video, and today we're going to look at the trend research Excel sheet, and we're going to look at, I might change the name to technical analysis, but right now it's trend research. So basically you can plug in two things. You have Tesla, which I plugged in here, and the moving average. That's all you can control, and the rest does it for you. So if you put Tesla, it's at 880. That's what that says. It's been in an uptrend for 37 days, according to the moving average. You can change the moving average to like 30, and then it didn't change much, but because it's so above the line, so if you change moving average, it will change it. So it changes. The trend strength is very strong. Then we have the indicators up here. So if they're red, that means it's potentially overbought. That means it might go down. So right now, Tesla is very overbought, according to these oscillators. Um, if this this volume can confirm up or confirm down the price according to the volume, and it can also signal a reversal. If it's a reversal, it will be either red or green. Uh, the ADX is a momentum. It's like the trend. 31 means it's a strong trend, and 36 has been the number of days. So that's the first number is the strength of the trend. Usually above 25 is strong. Anything above that's strong, and below 25 is weak. So, and it's bullish, and it confirms that we're bullish here. We're bullish here, so that's good. And then this model is predicting to buy. It's giving you a buy signal, and it's considering the RSI, the percent D, the Bollinger Bands, the ADX, the volume, and the MACD. So it's looking at all these things, and it's looking at the moving average, and it's also looking at the batting average. So if the past 20 days Tesla has beat a positive, it's been positive the last 20 days, and its batting average is like 60, so it's been above average 60% of the time, then it'll give it more of a weight, right? Reversal probability. Reversal probability looks at the indicators up here. These are indicating downtrend. So it's a probable downtrend from this high. And then possible momentum, positive momentum. So that's looking at the MACD. The MACD signals momentum, and also it's looking at the RSI. So the momentum's going up. It's positive momentum at a high rate. This is just, I calculated this with a percentile. And then volatility. We can just look at the Bollinger Bands. They're expanding, and if they're expanding, that means there's more volatility, like right here, and lower volatility. So we're looking at high volatility for this stock in the last 20 days, positive momentum at a high rate, a possible reversal. So all that combined, it still has a buy rating because the uptrend is so strong. So that's why. If we look at another stock, let me look at Domino's. So C is the average. If it gives it C rating, a hold, it's the average. Sometimes all these indicators still don't have a good signal because look at that. It's no trend. It's low, no trend. So it can't really decipher too much from it. Uh, so it's neutral, very low rate of momentum. It gives it a hold rating. If we look at Microsoft. Again, a hold rating. So you just have to play around with it and look at what stocks you're interested into. Put Apple. Again, a hold rating. So if there's no trend and none of these indicators are going off, it's going to give you a hold rating because it's no strong trend to buy or sell, right? All right. So now I have a chance tab. So you have to hit update for it to work. So this is just giving you an idea in the future where it could be. So this is, wait, was it Apple? Yeah, it's Apple. So this is today, right here. And these are the bands, the standard deviation, what it could be in the future. The bands get bigger as the time that goes by, because in the future, like you don't the future is more of a unknown, right? It could go high in the future, it could go really low in the future. It also could stay like along the average. So if we look at the mean, this is the yellow is the mean line. This is basically predicting the future. It's the mean of the future. And there's so many calculations I did to make this line. It's it's not very complicated, but it's pretty complicated. So I'm not going to go over that, but this blue line is a random prediction that created using random numbers and just randomness. So if you just look, if you change it, this will change the line, and it gives you different possibilities what it could be in the future. So this is just a different a way you can just look at the future, and it doesn't predict the future, but it gives you a relative where it's gonna go. Um, so there's that. Bollinger Bands. I kind of went over this. If it's above the band, that means it's could go back down. If it's, above the moving average. If it's below, if it breaks outside of the band, that means it's a strong sell. If it's below the lower band, that means it's a strong buy. Oscillators, if it's above the line, that means another sell. Below the line, buy. Same with this one. MACD, so if the MACD line is below 0, that means it's a bear market. If it's above 0, it's a bull market. And for these momentum indicators, this histogram, if it's above 0, that means positive momentum. Negative 0, below 0, it's negative momentum. And volume, it's basically it's looking at the close price relative to the opening and closing, and it'll add when it's higher and subtract when it's lower, basically. And these are just calculations. So that's the whole thing in a nutshell. So sometimes it will have an error because the dates will be a little bit off depending on what time of the day you're researching this. So what I would do is if it gives an error, then I have these error buttons here to just correct it. It's still a work in progress, but if you need help with that, just reach out to me and then I'll do it. But I'll help you with it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.